From the very first sentence, this video doesn't engage in debate. It plunges straight into a full-scale attack. A grim picture is painted. The government tightens its control through technology, freedom is stifled daily, and the people, honest, hard-working people, are being treated like criminals. The character in the video doesn't just offer an opinion. He constructs a narrative, where the system has failed, where injustice is reversed, and where fear becomes the most powerful political weapon. But it is at this dramatic climax that the question begins to emerge. Is this a legitimate warning about privacy and abuse of power, or a calculated hype where numbers, accusations, and shocking images are strung together to manipulate public sentiment? When he contrasts the people with the government, when he compares the treatment of citizens and immigrants, this video doesn't just reflect one point, it's redrawing the lines.
Thank you. We have the ramping up of facial recognition. We've got 30 arrests a day for social media posts. We're getting rid of trial by jury in most cases. And we've also got children being radicalised in our schools by left-wing teachers. And now this government are trying to force digital ID onto us all. And the excuse that they're using, Sir Edward, is that it will stop illegal migrants from working. Now, if the Prime Minister was really serious about stopping illegal migrants from working, then he would detain and deport every single illegal migrant that crosses the English Channel. But of course he won't. This is a gimmick. It's a pathetic attempt by a weak Prime Minister who has lost total control. Over 5,000 of my constituents signed this petition, and they do not want this government poking their noses into their private lives. My constituents are not illegal migrants. They did not break into this country. They are decent, hard-working people whose fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers fought in 2 world wars to secure our freedoms. And every single working person in Ashfield is now going to be penalised because of the failures of this government. You don't need a digital ID to work in this country. You need a national insurance number backed up with a driving licence, a passport or some photo ID. And my message to the government, Sir Edward, is quite clear. You allow undocumented men into our country with no ID at all. You pick them up and place them in luxury hotels with no ID at all. You then give them a free asylum claim and free legal aid with no ID at all. Yet you are ordering my constituents in Ashfield to get digital ID, and then you have the cheek to call us fascists. That's what they do. So just leave my constituents alone and concentrate on clearing up the mess that you lot created.
The video ends with outrage, but the lingering effect is an ongoing struggle. If what is said is true, it's a sign of a declining society where technology becomes a tool of control instead of serving humanity. But if it's merely an exaggerated version of reality, then these very words are proof of how modern politics operates. Not by facts, but by emotion and division. Digital ID. Is it a solution for governance or the first step towards a vast surveillance system? Immigration policies. Are they failures or complex issues simplified to stir up public opinion? And most importantly, are the public being protected or being manipulated? The answer doesn't lie in the video. It lies in what each person chooses to believe. But one thing is certain. When the debate is pushed to this extreme, the truth, if it exists, is easily drowned out by the noise of politics.